Have you ever started something with full motivation, a new habit, a workout routine, a project you were excited about, and for a few days, even a week, everything feels easy, you're focused, disciplined, certain this time will be different, but then slowly the energy fades. You skip one day, then another, and suddenly you're back where you started, wondering, why can't I just stay consistent? Today, I want to explain the real psychological reason consistency feels so hard, and why it's not about laziness or lack of discipline. Most people believe consistency fails because motivation disappears. But motivation is supposed to disappear. Motivation is your brain's response to new experiences, something new, exciting, or emotionally charged. When you start a new goal, your brain releases dopamine, giving you energy and focus. But once the activity becomes familiar, the brain reduces that reward. Not because the goal stopped mattering, but because it stopped feeling new. Your brain shifts from excitement mode to energy saving mode, and suddenly what felt easy now feels heavy. The brain constantly tries to save energy. From a survival perspective, effort equals risk and energy loss. So, when a habit requires consistent effort without immediate reward, your brain looks for shortcuts. It suggests easier alternatives: scrolling instead of working, resting instead of training, delaying instead of starting. This isn't sabotage, it's efficiency. Your brain is asking, why spend energy now if survival doesn't require it? Most people, without realizing it, depend on mood to decide their actions. They act when they feel motivated, they stop when they don't. But feelings are unstable by nature. Consistency doesn't come from feeling ready, it comes from reducing decision making. The more choices you have to make, when to start, how long to work, whether you feel like it, the easier it is for your brain to choose comfort. Systems remove negotiation, and fewer negotiations mean more consistency. Another reason consistency breaks is psychological feedback. Your brain expects visible results quickly, but real progress is delayed. At the beginning, effort increases before results appear. So your brain interprets a situation like this: more effort, same results, which feels pointless. Without visible progress, motivation drops, even though change is happening underneath the surface. Consistency often fails right before results become noticeable. Here's the deeper reason. If an action feels like something you have to force, your brain treats it as temporary. But when a behavior becomes part of your identity, resistance decreases. Instead of thinking, I need to work out, you think, I'm someone who trains. Identity reduces internal conflict. You stop convincing yourself every day because the decision is already made. Consistency becomes less about effort and more about alignment. You're not inconsistent because you lack willpower. You're inconsistent because your brain follows its natural design, saving energy, avoiding uncertainty, and seeking immediate reward. The solution isn't pushing harder, it's making actions smaller, systems clearer, and identity stronger. Consistency isn't built in moments of motivation, it's built in ordinary days when showing up feels unnecessary, but you do it anyway. So tell me in the comments, what's one habit you keep restarting over and over? And if you want more videos about psychology, discipline, and understanding how your brain actually works, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because once you understand the rules your brain follows, you can finally start working with them instead of against them. I'll see you in the next video.